Welcome to Ezra, the complete parish management software. I'll be taking you through the Ezra software and how it works. From the start screen of Ezra, input your username and password to log in. Example, if we type in admin for username and password and then click login, it should take us to the home screen. Note that your password and username can be customized to your requirement. Here is the main screen. It has 8 different modules as you can see. Module 1 Families, Module 2 Sacramental Registers, Module 3 Ministry and Event Schedules, Module 4 Parish Groups, Module 5 Human Resources, Module 6 Facilities, Module 7 Education, Module 8 Finance. It also includes a setting and help and exit button on the toolbar. If we click onto settings, you will find 3 different contents: church details, setting, and user management. Now if we click onto church details, you can see you can customize the data to your own parish. For example, if we type Holy Mary Church and input an address, once you click update and say yes to accepting these entries, close the box, you will find just below the toolbar the name of your parish. We now click on Setting Form. Here you can enter the password and username you want to save. Note that password and username can be edited by yourself. Once you save these changes, you can use your new password and details. Next, the user management. This allows you to enter the information of the user. For example, you can have the employee name such as parish, priest name, or secretary name, and customize the settings to their username and password. This means that different members in the parish will have their own username and password. We will now go to Module 1, Families. This module allows you to record the details of families that attend this church. Specific members can be searched and even contacted. Here you will enter the details about the head of the family. When you have completed entering these details, click on Save. This will allow you to save all the information you have input. Each individual member is given a unique ID by the parish. For example, TG Tony Gregory would be TG/HMC/2011. Next stage, click on Members icon. The grey box at the top of the screen shows to which stage family name you are adding members to. Each member, again, is given a member ID in the same format as the family ID. You repeat this with the second member of the family. For example, Sherry Gregory is CG/HMC/2011. Enter all contact details for new members and known sacramental dates. Click Save. Click the new icon off the bottom of the screen to add further members to the family. These member details will be stored in the grey box on the right where you can view and update details by clicking on specific entries. Clicking on an entry will open up that family's profile where you can view and update any information for the head members. Click the members icon at the bottom of the screen to see the details of the family members. Clicking on entry will open up that family's profile where you can view or update any information for the head member. Click the members icon at the bottom of the screen to see the details of the family members. We are now moving on to Module 2, Sacramental Registers. Sacramental registers such as baptism, marriage, death records can be uploaded and stored as electronic files so that it is less time consuming to locate them. Converting physical registers to electronic version. In order for the registers to be digitized, they must be converted to a PDF file. This can be done by using a scanner to transfer the physical registers to PDF files and onto the computer. At the home page, click Sacramental Registers. Baptism. You will be directed to the following screen. This is how the sacramental register page looks like. In order to input sacramental register, you need to scan all the registers to PDF files onto the computer. Click the browse icon at the top of the screen to select the PDF file of baptism register and click open. Use the zoom in and zoom out buttons to find specific data from the register to record a summary of details which will be displayed on the right hand side. Click Save. Click New to upload a new page of the sacramental register. This summary of information can be searched and printed out. At Home page, click Sacramental Registers. Baptism. Find specific registers by either searching the name of the child or the parents. You can also search entries of registers from a specific period, such as all those from a particular birth date or baptism date that occurred for a certain reign. Click Search. You can also print, if you wish to print the summary page. To print off the actual register, right-click on it and click Print. We're now going to move on to Module 3, Ministry and Event Schedule. This module has two sections, Liturgy and Sacraments, Faith Information. At Home page, click Ministry and Event Schedule. Enter details of the confession such as date, time and venue, etc. and click Save. Entries will be stored in the grey box at the top right hand of the screen. You can also select Parish Priest via the drop-down menu. Volunteers can also be added to specific masses. Click the drop-down list on the volunteer field to select a volunteer role. Click on the drop-down list on the name field to select available volunteers who are part of the volunteer role group. Note: in order to use the volunteer drop-down list, you will need to classify volunteer roles and place members in the roles. To do this, please enter the Human Resources module. At Home page, click Ministry and Event, Faith Information. Clicking on any of these links will return the following screen where you'll be able to select the faith program, date and time of program. Once details have been finalized, click the Save icon and the program will be saved and displayed on the right grey box. Enter the names of the teacher or the volunteer, giving the program class name and class ID. Enter the names of those attending the program and click Save. These details will be saved and stored in the second grey box at the bottom of the screen. We are now moving on to Module 4, Parish Groups. Parish Groups, you can add any groups associated with the church and their members in this module. At Home screen, click Parish Groups. Add Groups. Enter the parish group name. Enter group ID and click Save. Click New icon to add more groups. Each group entry will be saved and stored in the grey box. Click on Members icon in a group to add members. Click on the Members icon in the group to add members. Click New. Enter member name and ID. Enter role in the group and contact details and click Save. Member details will be saved in the second grey box at the bottom of the screen. We are now moving on to Module 5, which is Human Resources. This section allows you to create volunteer groups for the church as well as you can add the details of the paid staff. Adding volunteer groups. At Home page, click Volunteers Groups. You will be directed to the following screen. Type in volunteer name, give this group a volunteer ID in the remarks field, write down any details about the group, for example, their duties, times and days, click Save. To add a new volunteer group, always click on the new icon before entering data. As you can see, we have different volunteer groups saved. Adding members to the volunteer groups. At Home page, click Add Members, click Search. to display a list of all the members in the church. Alternatively, if searching for specific people, and either enter family ID or family name. The search will return matches in the grey box. Now, click Save. The grey box will contain all volunteer groups that member is associated with. Once this information has been entered and saved, groups which a member belongs to will appear in their family profile. Adding paid staff members. You can manage and maintain staff members' records, details, and their attendance in this module. Add homepage, click paid staff. At homepage, click paid staff. Where you can see information already inputted of staff, as an example, press new button, enter staff name and staff ID, enter all relevant information, click Save. Staff members' details will be listed in the top grey box. Click on the absent date button to record when staff members will be absent and the reason for absence. You can then be prepared to make alternative arrangements for that day. Click the absent button to view all the absences taken by each member of staff. Click the absent list button to view all the absences taken by each staff member. Enter. This is reports. This is a list on the committee name field to choose a committee group. Click the report button. The list of all members matching the selected criteria will be displayed in the grey box. We are now moving on to Module 6, Facilities. This module allows you to manage use and availability of church facilities such as car parks, halls, meeting rooms, auditoriums, etc., adding a facility. At homepage, click Facilities, enter the facility name and ID, enter contact details of those in charge or involved in the facility, click Save. Facility details will be saved in the grey box, as shown in the example on the screen. Booking a facility. Once you have established the various facilities of the church, use the Facility Booking section to schedule the use of facilities for various events or services. At homepage, click Facilities, Parish Facilities. Select from the drop-down list the facility type and name. Facility ID, person in charge, and facility fields will be filled in automatically from data that has been entered for that facility. Enter the details of the booking, such as transaction date, amount paid, whom it is booked by, and their contact details. Click Save. Saved entries will be saved and displayed in the grey box. We're now moving on to Module 7, Education. This module allows you to record details of the institutions that are associated with the church, adding an institution. At home screen, click Education Details. Enter institution name and ID. Click on the Members button to record which members of the church attend their institution and their roles in the institution. Click Save. All member details for the institution will be saved and displayed in the grey box to the right of the screen, as shown on the screen. We are now moving on to Module 8, Finance. This module will allow you to keep a record of all donations being made to the church, donations and collections. At home screen, click Finance, Donations and Collections at home screen. Click Finance, Donations and Collections. Click on drop-down list to select collection type, the drop-down list to select collection mode, method of payment. Note, to appoint an envelope ID to a family member, see the Gift Aid section. If the payment is given via envelope, check the From an Envelope button. Fill the next section with the envelope ID, date, ID, and member. You can search envelope ID to find specific members who have been appointed a certain envelope ID. Click Save. All donations entered will be saved and displayed in the grey box. All information is shown on screen. Gift Aid Master. At home screen, click Finance, Gift Aid Master. Here you can add the details of the household and enter the envelope number and other details. Issue members of the church their own envelope ID to keep track of the donations. Click Save. Envelope ID will be stored for a family in the second row box of the bottom of the screen. Thank you.